Hey, what is up, guys? It's TAZEDMOUSE, and we are playing some Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. This is the third game of the Splinter Cell franchise. We don't have Pandora Tomorrow, which is the second one on Steam. So, yeah. I have Pandora Tomorrow. I have Chaos Theory, Conviction, and Blacklist. I forget if whatever the double-sided one was called, yeah. So I already kind of started, but my initial recording didn't go through for some reason, so we're doing this again.
Looks like a Chinese Jiangwei-class cruiser with a North Korean destroyer escort.
I've already seen all this, but I just want to get for the sake of the video.
Events in the Yellow Sea took a turn for the worse today when North Korean and Chinese forces blockaded and boarded a Japanese cargo ship. The North Korean government released no official statement, and their ambassador remained out of contact. While at the UN, Chinese Ambassador Long Dan urged the U.S. and her longtime Japanese allies to remain calm, calling the blockades a legitimate response to what the rest of Asia views as a possible remilitarization of Japan.
This blockade is an act of war. The NSC is working on a formal response, and they've ordered the USS Walsh to close at flank speed. The Walsh is the most advanced spy ship in history. My best man will be on board.
Sam Fisher.
What do you know? Chinese and North
Lambert and
Korean ships
Grimstone.
working together again.
It's what we expected.
That's a 056 prototype, Chinese.
Exactly.
How are your sea legs?
I haven't lost them.
Good. Because the 056 prototype isn't the only new fish in the pond.
Admiral Toshiro Otomo, head of Japan's newly formed Information Self-Defense Force, had this to say.
This is another distressing attempt by China and North Korea to further depress our faltering economy. The ISDF and Japan appeal to our
This guy got a
allies
major vein on
for
his
the
forehead.
military support promised us under the post-war constitution of 1946.
The fact remains that in the eyes of many in Asia, the ISDF itself is a violation of the post-war constitution, prohibiting Japan from maintaining a military force capable of striking beyond its borders. In Asia, the memories of
Yeah,
Imperial
because Japan
are still
cannot declare
fresh.
war. It's in their constitution. For this.
Been a long time, boy. When's the last time I saw you?
I'm afraid I have no recollection of that, Senator.
That's right. That's been a while.
Nice condo you got here.
Well, thanks. I got a space set up for you.
So, was he a senator?
You can make yourself to home and...
I feel like because
no one will
we
even know
haven't
you're
played
here.
Pandora Tomorrow, I kind of skipped out on meeting some characters.
An American engineer named Bruce Morgenholt has been kidnapped by a Peruvian separatist group called the People's Voice. Their suspected leader, Hugo Lacerda, is a hardcore revolutionary preaching information warfare as the only realistic means to achieve revolution in modern society. We need you to get in there and recover or destroy any information Morgenholt may have been forced to divulge, and if possible, rescue him. As for Lacerda, he's just been bumped onto our target of opportunity list. So if you have a shot, take it.
Hostage rescue isn't normally our bag, but Morgenholt was part of Project Watson, the UN committee that studied Philip Mass's handiwork after Georgia. Some people are worried that this kidnapping is just a cover-up, and that Morgenholt is being interrogated for classified information about the Mass kernels. Fact is that some of the tricks Mass came up with could be used to do a lot of damage. We need to contain that information at all costs.
The target area is a lighthouse attached to an abandoned Spanish colonial-era
Oh, that's right
fortification
there, I got to
and
sip
some
all
nearby
this again.
structures. We don't have an exact location on Morgenholt, so you'll have to find him yourself. Insertion will be at night by Zodiac onto the beach beneath the fort. Thermal imaging shows that there are some old natural and semi-natural caves under the fort, so you may be able to use those for infiltration.
All right, Fisher. The helicopter will drop you a few kilometers offshore in the Zodiac. You'll have one of my Zodiacs and logistical support in and out of the target area. Extraction will be by helicopter from the top of the lighthouse.
Displace International holds
I have
the
no idea who
contract
this guy
with
is.
Wright Pritchard Technologies to protect their VIPs in potentially hostile
I mean,
situations.
honestly, out of all of them, the only ones I
We did a
recognize
thorough threat evaluation
are
for their
Lambert and
project
Grimm's
in
daughter.
Peru, and we accepted the VIP detail on Morgenholt. The guys who came after him knew what they were doing. This was not a tourist grab. I lost 3 good men in the snatch, and I'm currently preparing a rescue plan for approval from Morgenholt's family and Wright Pritchard. This is going to cost Displace a lot of money.
Okay, let's load out. So yeah, you can choose all that. I think that's pretty cool. There's a lot of more freedom I feel like they give you in this game. Okay, I gotta see something. Okay, that works. The first time I tried it, it was all white and everything.
I'm hearing gunfire down there, Fisher. Is everything all right?
It's coming from up ahead, but Lambert. When I think guerrilla, I think Kalashnikov.
What do you mean?
I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time to tell you that wasn't one.
All right. See if there's anything unusual going on with their equipment. Keep us posted.
Oh, look, there's some kind of old bridge there. You know, I heard that smugglers used to use these old caves. Smugglers? See, they probably had all sorts of secret passages and tunnels down here. Come on.
I think you're right about the equipment, Sam.
Yeah? They got themselves a little stockpile of high-tech kit here.
Try and find out where they got it. See if those crates have SSCC barcodes on them and scan them with your EEV. The SSCC code is lot 1 of 5. See if you can find the other 4.
I'll do my best.
I started walking backwards. I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
Don't you think he's had enough?
He's had enough when he can't talk.
Talking? Madre de Dios, he hasn't been able to speak for an hour.
He could be faking it.
I got you! Let's get out of here! There he is! Fire! Got you! He's a big man! Drop your weapon and come out here!
I like how they have ragdoll physics. I like that a lot.
It doesn't sound too good down there, Fisher.
The sound isn't the problem. You should smell it.
You're sure he's dead?
Deader than Elvis.
All right. Leave the body. We still need to recover any traces of the interrogation. Grim, we'll call you back.
Sam, it's Grim. We need to make sure that whatever Morgenhold might have told them about Mass's algorithms never leaves this site.
Okay.
I detected a wireless link coming from the technician who left the room before you entered.
So I'll need to recover any data he might have uploaded to their servers.
Exactly.
From the looks of it, these guerrillas have a pretty temporary setup. Seems unlikely they have any kind of alarm system on location.
Good.
You still there? What's up?
Okay, now we're actually getting somewhere. So I can cut into the material. I think that's pretty cool. Just gonna save right here.
Someone moving around out there? Who? Don't know who. That's why I'm worried. Not a train.
In other news, international rescue workers responding to Thursday's earthquake
got
in
a
northern
fireplace
Iran
up here?
were fired
Nice.
upon following rumors that European agents were posing as aid workers in order to search the ruins of local government buildings destroyed in the quake.
Hey, the wait is over.
And then this guy.
Copy today of inauguration. The new release by the Hot and Alternative
And then you have reusable med kits, even though I guess they're
Yeah, baby.
kind of scattered around, and I can't really bring them as before.
Did they both get away okay?
This light is broken. They've been gone. What do you mean? Who did that? Lights break on their own, you know. No signs
Did they
of
both
anything.
get away okay?
They've been gone for a while.
How many men with you?
A third of what
Able to keep your guard up with more or less men?
I think that confirms it, Fisher.
Yeah, seems like Lacerda's long gone.
We'll see if we can track him through Echelon. Don't worry about him for now. We'll keep you posted.
Oh, now watch this.
Why did you torture Morgan Holt?
Lacerda! He wants algorithms! Some kind of computer algorithm!
What does a second-rate communist revolutionary want with a computer algorithm?
I don't know! I don't even think Lacerda knows! I think someone might have hired us!
What makes you think that?
I don't know. Lacerda! He's been making lots of deals! Something's going on! I don't know what!
But you don't know who he's been talking to.
No!
And you're not much good to me anymore.
That server is the one that the tech transferred the interrogation record to. You'll need to access it. Good work, Sam. That wiped whatever information Morganhold might have given them.
Won't they wonder what happened to it?
It was easy enough to make your little intrusion look like a memory allocation error. Don't worry, we give you the best tools.
You look troubled.
Saving.
Thunderstorms make me nervous.
Why?
I was a boy in Granada when the Americans invaded in 1840. My father was in the army. When he realized we could not win, he led us into the mountains with some of his men. And all of our
Stupid gate!
And?
Fix the gate. Open the gate. Open the gate. Open the gate. Well, now the gate is broken. Thunderstorm like this.
what happened? Never heard, never saw them. They timed their fire with thunder. The bottom dropped in darkness. With each flash of lightning.
There was an enemy bit there the first time.
Evening star to Maria Narcisa. Come in. Evening star to Maria Narcisa. Come in. Cargo received, Maria Narcisa. It all checks out.
Maria Narcissa.
You're not trying to set me up on another blind date, I hope.
The Maria Narcissa is a boat.
So was the last girl you set me up.
Fisher.
Sorry.
The Maria Narcissa is a cargo ship owned and operated by Celestina Inc., a Portuguese shipping company. Registered in the Philippines, cross-Pacific freight contracts. Lots of details missing.
Sounds suspicious.
Sounds like I'm setting you up for another date after all.
Can't wait to meet her.
Fisher, your primary objectives are complete. We can extract you whenever you're ready. You'll need to signal for a helicopter pickup from the top of the lighthouse. Make sure the light is out first.
Will do.
What happened to the light? Am I seeing things?
That's how it's done. Oh, I forgot to get the last of the crates. That's okay. My success rate is quick. Okay, so the first time I did this, it took me a total of 30 minutes. But this one only took me 15, so I'd say that was pretty good. Hugo Lasarda managed to get away from the lighthouse aboard the Maria Narcissa before you could get to him. Board the ship, locate him, make sure that he's never able to communicate what he may have learned from Morgan Holt.
The body of kidnapped American computer engineer Bruce Morgenholt was discovered in a village in Peru this morning. Implicated in the kidnapping and failed ransom attempt is Hugo Lacerda, alleged leader of the People's Voice, a newly formed guerrilla organization. Here we see the USS Clarence E. Walsh en route to the Yellow Sea for her first assignment amid rising tensions in the region. Dubbed the flagship of a 21st century fleet by Defense Secretary Mason, who reaffirmed America's commitment to our Japanese allies.
It is our hope that the presence of the Walsh, now the world's premier electronic and information warfare platform, will help diffuse the tensions in the region.
Information you recovered in Peru makes it look like Hugo Lacerda was contracted by a third party to kidnap and interrogate Morgenholt. His payment was in weapons. He appears to be using those arms to equip his own men and pay off debts to other guerrilla groups. Maybe Lacerda is a nickel-ante loser, but maybe he's learned some things from Morgenholt that we don't want anyone to know. The Maria Narcissa is out to sea, so there's no escape. Board her, search her, find out who Lacerda's been dealing with, and then make sure he doesn't have an opportunity to spread what he knows. Fifth freedom.
What Morgenholt knew about the
I was gonna
mass
say,
kernels, recursive computation, and weaponized algorithms is akin to what Oppenheimer knew about atoms or what Turing knew about digital computers. Project Watson, the United Nations investigation into the mass kernels, will be remembered for centuries alongside the Manhattan Project as fundamental research that changed the nature of warfare forever. Imagine if Che Guevara had kidnapped and interrogated Oppenheimer in 1959, and you have a pretty accurate parallel of the situation we're in right now.
We're going to send the helicopter out about 40 clicks ahead of the Maria Narcissa and leave you in the water on her course.
That's my
You'll
stomach,
board
if you can hear that.
covertly onto the bow. Search the ship and the holds. Find out what you can about the arms shipments and who Lacerda is dealing with. Satellite imaging shows the Maria Narcissa racks a small launch on the stern. That will be your primary extraction. If things go badly, we might be able to arrange to pluck you out of the sea.
We'll keep the Walsh inside a helicopter range of the target vessel at all times. If something goes wrong, we should be able to assist in extraction. If you play it safe, We'll recover you when the ship's launched from open water once you're out of visual range of the ship.
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Marine.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna end this episode here. Please like and subscribe.
In Narcissa, they have a newly installed central alarm system.
Wait, did I just save? Yeah, okay.
Don't tell me.
I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see all you guys next time. Goodbye.